Okay, another test drive here, 1977 Pontiac Trans Am, 400 under the hood. Does have the overdrive, does have cold AC, power steering, and power brakes. Beautiful paint job on this one. Exhaust sounds good. Correct paint, correct interior. And of course, I'll go over any flaws. Anything that is bad with this car, you'll know about it. Chips, scratches. If there's rust, dents, I'll point it out. All I need you to do is hit subscribe to share this video. I'll see you in the comments. About that time, let's go for a ride. All right. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Looking around the interior, we'll show you the mileage showing 48,000. The dash looks wonderful. Burn hole. Back seat. Starter up. Starts up good. We've got gas. We're charging. Oil pressure's at 40. Engine temperature's on the way up. Tach. Clock's even working. See that? Wipers. Yeah. Turn signals. Flashing nice and bright. Blower motor. AC's on, baby. Compressor kicked on. Windows. Look how fast that comes down. Up and down, up and down. Radio's in the office. 8-ball shifter. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? AC just switched over to cold. That's good. Horn? Does work. Everything works on this one. Glove box? Very clean. Good deal. All right, well, let's hit the road and see how this one runs and drives. What is that for? I guess we're gonna have to figure it out. Let's get our seatbelt on, then we're gonna take off down the road. I don't have to get gas today, so I'm happy about that. We can just get on with the video. Okay, this is the first time I've driven this. Reverse feels good, right into gear. Tell you what. Those things annoy me sometimes. I guess when I'm always into cars, paper mats, I just get out of my way. That's how I feel the whole time. Here we go. Pep, it's there. Speedo, it's working. Got that overdrive gear already kicking in. Your gas saving mode, I assume. Definitely has a passing gear hooked up, hitting them brakes. They feel good. Pull it strong. Very smooth, very tight steering. I'm trying to pick on this car, but it's just really nice. I'll find something wrong with the paint. It seems like it's running and driving awesome. Temperature gauge is not coming up as fast as I want it to, but can't nothing be wrong with being too cool right now, I guess. It's fairly warm outside. I just want to make sure that gauge is working. Obviously, if it's not, I'm going to tell you. It likes to shift down in that overdrive gear, just putting around. Well, you know what's next. I'll light up the undercarriage. I'll get some drive-by shots, make it look kind of cool. And then we'll go to picking out the flaws. That's chips, scratches, rust, dents, walk around the whole car, check the trunk, listen to the motor. What's up with the interior? I'll show you in a minute. I'll be back. Bye-bye. Yeah, I like the suspension on this one. It is smooth. This is the roughest parking lot here. There's dips, highs, lows. It's all over the place. Riding pretty smooth. Well, I guess it's time to roll out, right? Cool. So far, the temperature gauge is not working. It's a stuck needle. It's not good. It's not good. Temp gauge is not moving. Engine is nice and cool. I'm not having any issues. I've already popped it, checked it. It's staying cool. This thing's honestly mechanically great. Now, there was some wax in the paint. There was some wax in the cracks. There was some dents, well, with wax in them. And there was dents with chips. That's at the end of the video. You need to stick around for that. I call that picking out the flaws. We're looking all around the car, and it's black paint too, so all that stands out, especially white wax. It shows everything. And there was definitely some left on this one. Not from us, no. It was a previous owner. I guess he waxed the car and didn't get all the wax off. Our guys go over it and wash them, clean them up good. But I guess he didn't take the time to get all the little wax off of it. So there is some left. Overdrive's nice because obviously you'll save a little bit on gas, but you don't buy a 1977 Trans Am to get gas mileage. You do miles per gallon. That's what we call it. Hit the highway, get that overdrive gear going, go on them long trips. No, this one doesn't have a lower gear. Yes, this one's great for the highway. Smooth going down the road too. Plenty of pep, so I mean if you wanted to get into it, you could always shift down, get them R's up. rip the 8-ball off, it just slides on there. It actually doesn't bolt on. Get the R's up. She's got plenty of power. Belt started going, hey! It's probably the AC belt yelling at me, because it is hooked up. Put it back at drive there. I wonder if you put it in third, if it would keep it from going into overdrive. That right there was a nice little dip in the road, and as you could tell, this thing went over it pretty smooth. Now I want you to holler at me if you have any other questions. This test drive went very well. Obviously, every time I get a Trans Am, I try to wear my hat, because it's only right. She feels good. I like it. Well, let's go ahead and get turned around. We'll head back to Maple Motors. But we got to stop off and see what's going on at Brian's. Looks like he got a Chevelle sitting in his front parking lot in primer. Now, this guy does wheels, tires, tint, suspension, and audio. And if you need something done, you can always holler at him, and he'll get you hooked up. I just got my van back. I did some air suspension in the back, air shocks. It rides like glass now. It's nice and smooth. Also had an audio system installed in my van from this guy. He does SEMA showed, SEMA builds. And I just bought a set of wheels for my Camaro, which it looks amazing now. If you want to see that kind of stuff, join us on Snapchat under Maple Motors. I always post all my stuff on there. I'm the only one that controls pretty much all the social medias. Got some 4Gs on the Suburban. He's been doing a lot of work to these Mercedes vans here lately. Notice they're always in his parking lot. A little bit of everything down here. Most of y'all have seen his rat rod truck. Or, not just truck, his whole rat rod setup. Check this out. Yes, he built that here down at Brian's Motorsports. But again, check him out. BMSBriansMotorsports.com. He'll get you hooked up. Some people will buy cars from us, send them down here. Have you seen the new oversized wheels for these? It's replica wheels of the ones that are on here, but they're all fancy pantsed. They're glamorized. They look awesome. They're like resto mod wheels almost. Definitely check into them, because it does make the car, gives it a newer look. It brings it into the nowadays. But some of you like the old days. Just stay in the old days. That's fine too. I'm okay with that. Sometimes I don't like some of the nowadays. Sometimes I do. Picking out the flaws is coming up next, so stick around for that. I'm pulling back into the lot, and I'm going to do another test drive, believe it or not. It's only 2:30. But I'm not even going to the dentist. Get it? 2:30. I'm just playing. I'll be back. Okay, let's get started in the front here. Cracks in the paint. A little wax left over there. Scratches. On black, there's going to be all kinds of stuff standing out. They like to show swirls and scuffs and scratches, little nicks and wax, which I see all over the place. Down the side, a bunch of them on the side, little wax spots and scuffs. Wax all around the Trans Am decals and in the corner. Lots of chips in the back here. I'm gonna say they also waxed that and all the chips filled up with white wax, and it's showing out, ain't it? Cracks here. Coming down this back end, you can see all the little chips. Pipes look good. Jam's full of wax. Cracks. Vacuum midsection. Dent. Crack in the paint. Scuff on the door. 1 billion tiny little white specks from all the wax. You see them everywhere. Light scuffs. Front window's got some chips. Scratch up top. Your pillar. Roof is nice and clean. I think if we just got all the wax off the car on the sides though, it'd look a whole lot better. Not perfect, I didn't say that. Baggage tray's faded. Trim looks great around the back window. Back window looks good too. Pretty clean there. Coming up to the tail lights. Okay, cracks in that back bumper. This side as well. Down the lower rear end there. Scuff. Nice little crack here in the middle. Jams. Seal's a little ripped up there. See the paint's kind of peeling up. Doesn't really look rusty. I think that's just paint bubbling up. Trunk lid. Chips. Coming down with it. Scratch. Mark there. This side. Wax and wax. Oh, hey, look, some wax, some chips, some cracks, some wax. Let's make a song. Call it Wax and the Cracks. Whole lot of chips on the side. That'll be the song. A whole lot of chips on the side. Chips at the bottom. Look at them edge of the door touch-up marks. The wax and the cracks. It really emphasizes them cracks. A scratch with a wax. Look at that. Coming on back. More touch-up marks on the jams. More wax. on the trim, on the door. Chips. I'm waxing your cracks. It's gonna be stuck in your head. It's kind of stuck in mine already. Little scuffs up top. You know, you could probably buff this car one more time and really get the wax off. And it's fine. It does have a couple little chips, you know, normal wear. I mean, that's what the guards are for. Even the fender wells got a bunch of wax. Let's check out the interior. It's red. It's very red. It's correct though. This is what it came with. Honestly, this is a pretty nice car. The seal's got little cracks. There's no wax in those cracks. Carpet's got some stains though. But the pedals, look at them. They look good. What does this do? Anything? I gotta see. I wanna see. Hold up. Could be the interior light too. I just want to see if there's like fog lights or something I'm missing. Huh. Nothing up here. Any under dash lights? Honestly, I don't know what that does, guys. It's hooked up. Dash lights? No. Burn! Headliner looks wonderful. It does have a little spot here tucked, but it looks good otherwise. You know, I always like to try to start it without giving it gas, and today started right up. That temperature gauge never moved, guys. I don't believe a thing it says. I think our temperature gauge is a little off here. She feels good though. It didn't get hot. I'd have noticed. Water spots on the valve cover. Need to wipe them off. Little surface rust on your air cleaner. Roll down through the all right, let's come down with this hood. Let's see, is it easy? Yes, it is. It's very easy to shut. Ooh, that was smooth. We got a dip with a chip here. There's a dip with a chip. There's a dip there with no chip. Call that a low spot. little wax in the chips. Some cracks by the wax. Definitely had some on that little scoop there. And then over on this side, another dip with a chip. Oh no, that's a bubble in a dip. It's not chipped yet, but it's there. Good deal. We've made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the comments. Don't forget, financing available, shipping available. We get pretty much 10 to 15 cars a week. This next week, we're gonna be closed on Monday for the holiday. And the following week, we're doing a Rod Run, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So we'll be closed 1 or 2 days that week as well. And then we're back to our regular schedule. But make sure you check maplemotors.com so you know what days to come up, what days not to come up. And dude, there's gonna be a lot of inventory coming out. Weird this week, we've had a lot of people coming in and buying some of the future inventory that's supposed to be going on Monday. They're coming in from all over the country, some from out of the country. It just happens to happen that way sometimes. Right now, this one is available. What's today? Today is August 28th. I made this video ahead of time. Yep, I got to, or I won't get them all done. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, more of my hat for this one. See you later.